All right. Well, Ben Howard, nice meeting you, first of all.
Nice to meet you, thanks for having me.
How often have you played in a church?
Not very, a couple of times. Played in a couple of smaller ones, but the one tonight, that's a big church. That's like a proper church, yeah.
With the experience you now have with all the touring, where do you preferably play your music?
I think the variation is the key, really. I love playing somewhere like tonight. That's a beautiful place to play. But then sometimes outside in a field, and then sometimes in a real we've had some of our best nights in a dingy rock club where there's like sweat dripping from the ceilings and everyone's smashed and it's just horrible. So I think you have to evolve and you have to adapt to conditions.
Can you pick out some of the best gigs? The one with the sweat dripping, that seems really nice.
There was a place called the Pitcher in Dusseldorf in Germany, which is this tiny little venue and just guys smoking straights all night and just like I asked for a whiskey and the barman gave me a pitcher full of Jack Daniels. It was just like it was horrible. But then the stage was tiny and we were all like fucking. It was great though, great gig. Everyone went mental. So we played our rock set, and then we played. The last time we played a church was in London, and that was spectacular. You know, natural acoustic. And we played really chilled out, mellow set, and it was all very formal. And it was St. Stephen's Church in Shepherd's Bush. It was good.
You seem to be consciously avoiding to be the stereotypical singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
At least that seems to me like it's like that.
Yeah.
Can you explain what it is that makes your approach different from that stereotype?
I think it's just playing what you want to play, you know. Music, I play music that I want to play rather than music that I think other people will like. I mean, it's a hard one. You can't try too hard to do anything in music. I think the times when you're unconscious of what you're doing is when you come out with your best stuff. So I think as long as you're evolving musically, I always try and evolve and play something that interests me and really feel what you're playing. And then other people pick up on that as well. I think it's hard to. I think where you're not breaking the mold is if you sit still. If you sit still and you play the same thing over and over again, then you just become settled and it becomes boring. So I think it's just constantly experimenting and different sounds and different instruments and stuff. Keep it exciting for yourself, and that breaks the mold a little bit.
Do you think there are enough musicians within the singer-songwriter genre that play with a twist like you do?
Definitely. I think there's quite a lot of people. There's some great music coming out of the UK at the moment. We actually played yesterday in Rotterdam, and Michael Kiwanuka played. He's from England, and just a totally fresh sound, you know. Kind of sounds like a lot of people from way back in the day, but for now it's like totally fresh. Laura Marling, I guess, is a singer-songwriter. She's obviously completely unique. There's still a few people coming out. It amazes me that you can have one person and a guitar and they can do something completely different. It all stems from other places and different variations of songwriters that have inspired them or that they've looked up to. But it's all a rehash of old stuff when it comes to someone with a guitar. It's hard to be completely original. There's a lot of people who aren't as well. A lot of people who play the same old stuff.
Is there a certain aspect that binds the English singer-songwriters together? Can we hear it? Can we hear it?
I don't know. I think
with you, for example, you can really hear that you're from England. Just the accent.
I think there's some people sing in a really English accent. I think. I've always had a slight American twang to my voice. I don't know whether that's because of what I've listened to when I was younger, but that's how my voice comes out when I sing, and that's me not putting on an accent or anything. That's just how it comes out naturally. I don't know if there's something that binds us. We're really privileged in the UK. We've got an amazing history of music, so I think you're never more than a minute away from great music. You can find great music anywhere. So I think that's really encouraged songwriters, and there's so much competition in England as well. There's so many great musicians that really inspires you to learn your trade and to really progress, I guess. But I think that's the only thing that binds us. It's all like there's so much music going on. It's like